This is your weekly real estate update for the greater Portland, Maine area. These are closed sales in the last 7 days, median numbers. So days on market came down quite a bit, below a week, 6 median days on the market. The list to sale ratio went above 100%. So actually nobody on my team won that bet from last week. We all thought it was going to happen next week or after that, but this week the average list to sale price 101%. So great time for sellers right now. The average sold price went down a little bit to $497,000. The average 30-year fixed interest rate came down a bit to 6.83. And of course, US inflation still at 2.4%. So this past week in the US economy, it was a lot of the same. It was a lot of chatter about tariffs, stocks, insecurity in the market, what's going to happen. Some things that I pulled out as it relates to us in real estate were sort of a couple of push and pulls going on. So first off, we got numbers for the National Association of Home Builders, and home starts were down 11% last month. So home builders are feeling like, hey, are these tariffs going to be here or not? How are we supposed to price? Are we supposed to price in consideration of these tariffs? And if we do, what kind of discounts do we give builders on the other end? Are they not going to be around? Should we buy more materials now or not? So really just this uncertainty for home builders, they just slowed down on their home starts, right? But in addition to that, this past week, we saw a lot of frustration from President Trump as it pertains to the Fed chair. Because typically when you would see inflation go down and unemployment go up a little bit, this would be cause to lower rates. But as we know right now, the tariffs are causing wild things to happen. People think that inflation is going to go up. It just hasn't yet. And in addition to that, weird stuff is going on with the bond market. So the Fed chair, the Fed has sort of said we're unlikely to lower rates right now. Trump is upset about this. The home builders are unsure of what to do, and you have all this push and pull going back and forth right now. In general, economists do not think that the Fed is going to lower the rates in May. I think it was 90% say, no, they're going to hold firm, and they're probably also going to hold firm at the next meeting as well. As I already said, Trump not super happy about that. And home builders may continue to pull back a little bit in terms of their starts until they know what they can expect from their costs. Um, Overall, I would say that if I was a buyer right now, I would probably be feeling also unsure, right? Like if I'm trying to look at the broad picture of my budget and I don't know if the things I'm buying are going to cost me this much or this much, a part of that is obviously my house. And if I'm picking up a new mortgage, I want to know what's going to happen. That being said, I think that if you can lock in your mortgage right now and you can create that stability in that monthly payment, I would do that. If it's affordable for you, and that's one thing you can say, okay, for here in the next 15, 30 years, this is what mortgage is going to look like. You can create that stability in that part of your budget. If I'm a seller right now, I'm excited that as we thought, the spring market has started to pick up, specifically in the greater Portland area. We're seeing days on market already starting to drop off. The list to sale ratio already over 100. So that spring heat in the market is coming. And if you're planning on listing your house, indicators are it's going to be a good spring. Hope that was helpful. Have a great week.